Are you or someone you know suffering from kidney disease or struggling to heal your damaged kidneys? If so, it's important to understand your diet's impact on your kidney's overall health and healing. Generally, you can take many steps to improve your kidney health, like staying hydrated, exercising regularly, and managing your blood pressure. However, one of the most significant factors that can help or hinder your kidney's healing process is the food you eat. Some foods can promote kidney health and function, while others can damage them even further. So, in this video, let's discuss the top 10 foods that you should avoid if you want to heal your kidneys. We'll also learn about their healthier alternatives, and if not, then how much of them you can eat without harming your kidneys. So, stay with us till the end. Number 1. Avocados. Avocados are a popular and nutritious fruit that is enjoyed by many people around the world. They have high levels of monounsaturated fats, vitamins E, K, and C, as well as various minerals, and are known for their creamy texture, delicious taste, and numerous health benefits. However, if you have kidney disease or other kidney-related issues, it is important to monitor your avocado intake. This is because avocados are high in potassium, with one average-sized fruit containing around 975 milligrams of potassium. While potassium is essential for maintaining proper blood pressure, nerves, and muscles, too much of it can be harmful. This is mainly because when your kidneys are functioning properly, they can effectively remove excess potassium from your blood. But if your kidneys are already damaged or not functioning at their best, they may struggle to eliminate the excess potassium, and it can build up in your blood, leading to a condition called hyperkalemia. This can cause nausea, weakness, and even irregular heartbeats. Typically, a potassium-restricted diet aims for less than 2,000 milligrams of potassium per day. Just one avocado can contain up to 975 milligrams of potassium, which can make up a significant portion of the daily limit, particularly when you're consuming other potassium-rich foods with your diet. Avocados are also high in calories, with over 300 calories per fruit. This means that consuming too much can make you gain weight, which is a risk factor for kidney disease. Because being overweight can put extra strain on your kidneys, making them work harder to filter out toxins from the body. This can also increase the risk of developing other health issues such as diabetes and high blood pressure, both of which are also leading causes of kidney problems. So, avoid avocados or limit their intake to about a quarter of the fruit at a time. This way, you can still reap the benefits of its nutrients while minimizing your potassium intake. Another way is to peel, chop, and then soak avocados in water for 2 hours or boil them. This will help reduce their potassium content by up to 50%. Number 2. Oranges and orange juice. Oranges and orange juice are often considered healthy choices due to their high vitamin C content and other essential nutrients. However, if you have kidney issues, consuming these citrus fruits can have negative effects on your health. This is because oranges and orange juice are also high in potassium, with just one medium-sized orange containing around 237 milligrams of this mineral. While this may not seem like a lot for your potassium-restricted diet, it can quickly add up and cause complications such as hyperkalemia. In fact, drinking orange juice can be even more problematic for you, as 1 cup of orange juice can contain around 496 milligrams of potassium. This means that consuming just 1 pint or 500 milliliters of orange juice can exceed your recommended daily potassium limit, leading to worsened kidney disease. Moreover, it's important to note that oranges are also high in oxalates, which can increase the risk of developing kidney stones. Since orange juice is made from concentrated oranges, it is particularly high in oxalates and can be a riskier choice if your kidneys are already damaged. Additionally, oranges and orange juice are also high in fructose, a type of natural sugar that can cause kidney stones by crystallizing in the kidneys if consumed in excess. So, to better manage kidney issues, opt for juices made from low oxalate fruits such as berries, pears, cherries, apples, and grapes. Number 3. Dried fruits. Dried fruits like dates, raisins, and prunes are often considered a healthy snack due to their nutrient density. However, these dried fruits can be problematic for your kidneys due to many reasons. Firstly, they contain high levels of potassium. For example, just 1 cup of pitted uncooked prunes has around 1,270 milligrams of potassium, which is nearly half the recommended daily intake for potassium for healthy individuals. And if you eat 4 dates, you'll be consuming about 668 milligrams of potassium, another high potassium option. As a result, snacking on these dried fruits can quickly add up and exceed your daily limit of potassium. Secondly, the dehydration process used to make dried fruits removes water content, making them nutrient-dense. So you may be eating more of them without even realizing the amount of calories and minerals you consume. Thirdly, many packaged varieties of dried fruits have added salt as a preservative and a flavor enhancer. This can increase your risk of developing diabetes, high blood pressure, and weight gain, all of which are risk factors for kidney disease. Lastly, dried fruits also have a higher concentration of oxalates compared to fresh fruits. Consuming large quantities of dried fruits may increase your chances of developing kidney stones. Given these reasons, avoid consuming dried fruits if you have kidney problems. Instead, opt for fresh fruits in moderation to support your overall health and well-being. Number 4. Sodas. Soda is a popular beverage that many people enjoy, but it contains too many calories and sugar per serving, which can have harmful effects on your overall health and damage your kidneys over time. This is especially concerning if you already have diabetes, as diabetic people are even more likely to develop kidney problems than healthy people. Many people think that diet sodas are a better choice because they have less sugar. However, diet sodas still contain additives and artificial sweeteners that can be harmful to your kidneys in the long term. In fact, research has shown that consuming diet soda daily can significantly increase your risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Additionally, sodas also have additives that can contribute to high levels of phosphorus. This can be especially detrimental to kidney health, as your damaged kidneys may not be able to effectively remove excess phosphorus from your body. High levels of phosphorus in your blood can also cause calcium to leach out from your bones and teeth, and that can cause problems with your bone health and heart health. Aside from these harmful effects, sodas are also dehydrating due to their caffeine content. Caffeine is a natural diuretic that causes you to urinate more frequently and lose fluids. This puts extra strain on them, potentially leading to damage. So, to protect your kidney health, avoid soda and opt for healthier drink alternatives like water or unsweetened herbal teas. These options provide hydration without the added sugar, calories, and harmful additives found in sodas. Number 5. Tomatoes and tomato sauce. Tomatoes are a popular fruit used in various dishes, including sauces, soups, and salads. They are rich in many essential nutrients like fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that can provide numerous health benefits. However, if you have kidney issues, tomatoes may not be the best choice due to their high potassium content. 1 cup of tomato sauce can contain up to 728 milligrams of potassium, which is almost 1/3 of the recommended daily intake of potassium for most healthy people. This high level of potassium can lead to an electrolyte imbalance and put stress on your kidneys. So, limit your tomato consumption and consult a registered dietitian or qualified health professional who can help you determine the appropriate amount of tomatoes to incorporate into your diet. Moreover, there are several alternatives available. For example, roasted red pepper sauce is a delicious and low-potassium option that can be used in place of traditional tomato sauces. That way, you can still enjoy the flavors and textures of your favorite dishes. Number 6. Canned and frozen foods. Canned and frozen foods like soups, vegetables, and meats are often perceived as convenient meal options due to their long shelf life and easy preparation. However, these foods may not be the best choice for individuals with kidney problems. This is because they often contain high levels of sodium due to their added salt content as a preservative. In fact, a single serving of canned soup can contain up to 800 milligrams of sodium, which is over 1/3 of the recommended daily limit. Consuming too much sodium can lead to increased blood pressure and put added stress on your kidneys. For a low-sodium diet, even a single large serving of these foods can surpass the recommended daily limit. Due to this sodium from both canned and frozen foods, your kidneys cannot get rid of excess sodium and fluid, leading to fluid retention and an increased risk of kidney damage. While canned and frozen foods may seem convenient, it's best to limit their consumption and opt for fresh options to protect kidney health. Also, read labels carefully and choose lower sodium options or those labeled no salt added. You can also drain and rinse canned foods like beans and tuna to decrease their added salt content. Number 7. Processed meats. Processed meats include hot dogs, bacon, pepperoni, beef jerky, and sausage, all of which have been salted, dried, cured, or canned. These meats are a popular food choice for many due to their convenience and long shelf life. However, these types of meats can be harmful to your kidneys. One of the main concerns with processed meats is their high sodium content. Most processed meats are heavily salted to enhance flavor and preserve freshness, which can make it difficult for you to maintain a low sodium diet. As for kidney patients, daily intake of sodium should be limited to less than 2,300 milligrams. However, consuming processed meats can make you easily surpass this limit. This can lead to increased blood pressure and put additional stress on your kidneys, potentially worsening kidney damage. In addition to high sodium levels, processed meats are also usually high in phosphorus. The National Kidney Foundation recommends a daily intake of no more than 700 milligrams for individuals with normal kidney function, and even less than that for people with kidney disease. Plus, too much phosphorus can also cause mineral imbalances and contribute to bone disease and arrhythmias. Moreover, processed meats are also high in protein, and consuming too much protein can lead to waste buildup in the blood, putting strain on the kidneys and potentially worsening kidney function. For these reasons, avoid consuming processed meats and opt for fresh, low-sodium protein sources instead. Number 8. Apricots. Apricots are a nutritious fruit that is rich in vitamin C, vitamin A, and fiber. They are also a good source of potassium, with 1 cup of fresh apricots providing 427 milligrams of this essential mineral. If you have kidney issues, you might need to be cautious when consuming apricots due to their high potassium content. As mentioned earlier, in the later stages of kidney disease, the body's ability to remove excess potassium is impaired, leading to an accumulation of this mineral in the blood. This can cause a condition called hyperkalemia, which can result in weakness, numbness, fatigue, and nausea. Always consult with a dietitian and closely monitor potassium levels when incorporating apricots into a restricted diet. Moreover, dried apricots are even more concentrated in potassium, with 1 cup providing over 1,500 milligrams of this mineral. So it might be a better idea to avoid dried apricots altogether. Number 9. Spinach. When it comes to kidney health, spinach should be consumed in moderation due to its high oxalate content. Oxalates are compounds found in certain foods that can crystallize and form kidney stones, leading to intense pain and potential kidney damage. A typical serving of 100 grams or a half cup of raw spinach can contain up to 2,350 milligrams of oxalate, which is significantly higher than many other leafy greens. Moreover, spinach is also a rich source of potassium. 100 grams of raw spinach can contain up to 558 milligrams of potassium. This can be problematic if you have kidney issues. While it may be difficult to cut out spinach completely from your diet, it is important to limit its consumption and opt for other leafy greens such as lettuce, kale, or Swiss chard, which have comparatively lower levels of both potassium and oxalate. Number 10. Pickles and relish. Pickles and relish are popular condiments often used to add flavor to sandwiches, burgers, and salads. However, these pickled foods can be harmful if you have kidney disease due to their high sodium content. Most pickled vegetables go through a fermentation process that involves soaking them in a saltwater brine. This process helps preserve the vegetables and gives them their characteristic tangy taste. However, this also means that pickles and relish can be really high in sodium, with just 1 typical serving containing up to 1,630 milligrams of sodium, which is more than half of the recommended daily intake of sodium for most healthy individuals. So it's best to avoid pickles and relish in your diet, and use fresh vegetables, herbs, and spices as healthier alternatives to add flavor without adding sodium. Also consider roasted red peppers, marinated mushrooms, or a quick homemade salsa using chopped tomatoes, onions, cilantro, and a squeeze of lime. These options are all lower in sodium than traditional pickles and relish, and they can add a delicious tang or zest to your favorite dishes. Remember, this information is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Therefore, it is advisable to consult with a healthcare provider before starting any of these treatments. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and share it with everyone you care about. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.